If you're thinking about building a house in one of Georgia's beautiful luxury 55 and older communities, then you are definitely not going to want to miss this video, because today I'm in Houston, Georgia, and I'm going to be touring the mega luxurious Cresswind at Twin Lakes. What makes this place so special? Well, I'm here to tell you that there's a ton of things that make this place special. Number one, it is built surrounding this beautiful lake, so you have walking trails and kayaking, beautiful views. The amenities are top notch, absolutely gorgeous. But whenever I ask anybody what is their favorite part about living in this community, it's always the same answer. It is the people. The people are so nice, and there is just no shortage of social activities here. You are going to have as much fun as you want to if you live here. But on top of all of that, they have some really beautiful houses. So I want to show you all around the community today. I want to show you all the things that make this place so special, but I also want to give you a tour through 3 of their awesome model houses. Now there's 15, but in this video, we're just going to do 3. I'll hit all of them in future videos, don't worry. I know you are absolutely going to love these houses, so we have got a lot to do today. Let's get started. Okay, so now let's take a look at the Hazel floor plan. This is another one people really like. It has a nice elevation, which gives you a really nice sized front porch. And then we enter into this beautiful foyer. You've got a tray ceiling here. And then to your left, you have a very nice size bedroom. You've got a full bathroom, and they did a standard round basin here, and they've upgraded to a quartz countertop, and they've chosen to take the tile up to the ceiling, which I think is a really nice touch. And then through here, to your left, you have your study. And I always love the study. Every time I come here, I just kind of drool over this study. There's something about it. I kind of imagine myself working here with my husband, even though I know he probably wouldn't want to work that close to me all day. But there's just something about it. I really like it. I really like it. And then through here, if you take a right, you have access to your garage. And I want to show you something real quick. This particular house chose to do a 4-foot garage extension. And so it added on about, this much of the garage. And it gives you space if you want to put a refrigerator out here, bicycles, whatever it is. If you do not get that, this would be a very tight garage. So it's one of the structural options I always recommend. And then through here you have, where your bonus room is, you can add that. You don't have to. You can even get it finished or unfinished. And then through here you'll have your laundry room, and they've added cabinetry, which is a great idea. And they also added a really nice sink here and tile behind it. And then if you take a right, you have your second guest bedroom. Really pretty. And this bedroom has its own ensuite bathroom and has a full shower tub combo. So from here we have the 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and your den. And now we go into the main part of the house, and look at this. It is so pretty. They have the 11-foot ceilings here. You have a dining room area that comfortably seats 6. It's really pretty. And then you have a nice big living room, and they've added this option here, which is a fireplace. And I love the stone fireplace. I think it's so pretty. And then overlooking the living room, you have your kitchen. And you've got a lot of cabinetry in this kitchen. A big old island. And they've added some nice touches like the waterfall edge. I thought that was really nice. And there's even a space for a less formal dining area, like a little breakfast nook. And another cool thing about this plan is that there are 2 pantries. You have one right there, and then you also have another small pantry there. So the more pantries, the better, if you ask me. And then you have your microwave wall oven combo. I like that. They did a vent hood, and you've got a nice big island here. And so this is your view from the island. So if you're here preparing dinner, entertaining your guests, everything is within eyeshot, which I really like. Now they have a covered back porch right here. So they didn't choose to screen it in, but it's very nice. They did the ceiling fans. Really pretty. And now the primary bedroom. Look at this. Wow, this is actually my bed. I have this bed at home. When I walked in here, I was like, oh wow, that's my bed. So I think it's really pretty. A big bedroom. And then through here, you have a nice big double vanity. They did quartz countertops, very pretty. And then they have a nice shower with a frameless shower door, which I think is worth the upgrade as well, to do the frameless as opposed to the framed in. You have the bench and everything there. And then they have done built-ins in the closet. This is something we can probably have done after closing and save some money that way. So there you have it. What do you think? Hey, so real quick before we move on, I just wanted to give you my free QR code right here. So go ahead and scan it, and it's going to take you straight to my brand new website. And trust me, it is a total game changer if you're thinking about moving here to Georgia, because it's got Atlanta's only interactive real estate map where you can explore the different suburbs, check out homes for sale, and pull up every video that I've ever filmed in tons of different new construction neighborhoods. And you guys know I already do tons of model house tours, vlog tours, aerial tours, all kinds of fun stuff. Plus, you can grab my free relocation guide packed with super valuable information to help you make a smooth transition here to Georgia. So if a new gorgeous home in one of Atlanta's top suburbs like Alpharetta, Cumming, or Woodstock are on your radar, then this is hands down the best resource out there to help you find the perfect community here in Georgia and get you into the home of your dreams. And it's totally free. Oh yeah, and if you're watching on your phone and can't scan the code, no worries, I'll drop a link in the description so that you can check it out after the video. All right, let's keep going. There's a lot more to see. So now I'm going to take you through the Hickory model house. This one is a great floor plan. I like the exterior elevation here, and I like that you could have that cute little golf cart garage as well. It has a nice big porch. This is a really pretty elevation. I like the stonework. And a beautiful foyer, tall ceilings. As you enter, you take a right and you have access to bedroom number 1. And this is a very big bedroom. It has a king size bed, and this is not the master. So you have king size bed, a dresser, a bench, 2 end tables, and then you also have a full bathroom. And it has a shower tub combo here, and it's a Jack and Jill. So it follows through to the next room. So each room has their own private vanity. And then there's a door that separates the toilet and the shower here. So, you know, 2 people can be getting ready at the same time, which I really like. Now in this model, they chose to make this room into another den, and in this case, a craft room. So this could be another bedroom if you want, but if there's not a need for that, you can use it for another flex room. And then through here, you have a powder room, and they did a pedestal sink. I love the wainscoting on the wall. And then if you come in and go left, you have access to your bonus room. This one's unfinished. And then you can kind of see how the inside of the garage looks. So this is what the golf cart garage looks like right there. Perfect spot for that. Some people get the garage for the golf cart and don't even have a golf cart, but it gives you an option for the future, or you can put a workbench in there, store your bicycles, you know, just that extra space is pretty awesome. And then you have your laundry room. It is a walk-in laundry room. They did the built-in, the cabinetry, the extra cabinetry here, and they did a very basic sink. Now the sink is an upgrade, but this is like your level 1, you know, your plastic sink. After that, you would choose cabinetry, countertop, and all of that. And then that gets you access to your kitchen. But we're gonna go this way because I want you to get the full effect. So now look at this. So this floor plan feels a little bit more formal to me. You know, as you can tell, it has a big old living room. You have a big kitchen. I mean, look at this. Nice big kitchen. You have lots of counter space, and they upgraded to the cafe appliances here, which is a really nice upgrade. And then off of the kitchen, you have a good size eat-in area, eat-in breakfast area. So it's a little bit separate. So, I mean, if you are thinking, hey, I wanna watch TV and eat, this probably isn't the best location for you, but if you like it private, then this might be. Then you have small pantry, as you can see here, but through here you have a butler's pantry here. You can use it as a bar, coffee station, whatever, and then you have a separate dining area. So this is its own room. You can see that you can wind out here and pop out at the living room, but it is its own separate space. So, you know, everybody has their own opinion on this. I've had some people say, oh, I love that it's separate. And I have some people say, I would never use that. I'd never go in there. And then they take this one off the list. So you just, you know, whatever your uses and your needs are, your preferences. But it sure is pretty, a little bit more formal. Now, this particular floor plan has added a sunroom, and this is the sunroom right here. And if you did not choose to add this structural option on, this house would end right here. And then this would be your covered porch right there. But they have added the structural option. So consider that when you're looking at this. If you want the space to look like this, you would be adding a sunroom. Now through here, you have the primary, and this is big. Look at this. All these primary bedrooms are big, I noticed. You've got this massive bed, big nightstands, you have an armoire here. And you've got, oh, look at this. So you've got a long vanity. They upgraded to the square sinks, which I like. I think that's a more modern look. You've got quartz countertops, plenty of space. Here you've got a big frameless glass shower with a bench. And then you even have a little vanity area, which us ladies, I would love that. So I like that that's an option here. And then you've got closet, pretty good size right there. And a linen closet, which is so important. I love having a linen closet in here, not only for linens, but just, you know, toiletries, everything. And then you've got your water closet in here. So nice space. So what do you think about this floor plan? A little bit more formal, but very, very pretty. So now we're looking at a maple floor plan, and this is another really popular floor plan. And this one has the option for the golf cart garage, with a lot of people like, whether you have a golf cart or not, doesn't really matter, because it's a great spot for a workbench or whatever, and giving you that extra space. So if you follow through here, you've got a beautiful foyer, and they did a tray ceiling in the foyer, and these are already huge ceilings. You're looking at 10-foot ceilings. And then to the right, you have number 1 bedroom. Got a lot of light, and this is a really, really cool setup here. I'm gonna show you why. So you take this little loop right here, and bam, you've got a vanity here and then a Jack and Jill. So each room has their own vanity, and they share the tub and the toilet. So that makes getting ready very easy. I like how they did the barn door here, the frameless barn door, and they did a tub shower combo with tile. Then you've got your toilet there, and then your second vanity here. So that's really nice. Now this could be your second bedroom, but they have chosen to make this into a den, an office space. And it's a nice size as well, and they put some glass doors there. And then you have a powder room right here. And that would be for the remaining guests. So you can kind of get a better look at how this is set up. So you walk in, you have 2 bedrooms and a Jack and Jill, or a bedroom office. Now, as we go down the hallway, the foyer, we have the unfinished bonus room upstairs, and I'm actually going to show you what that looks like, because it is interesting and it's a good, you know, idea. If you're not sure whether you're going to want a bonus room, just get it and then think about finishing it later. Have that option. But here you have a nice big laundry room. They upgraded to include a backsplash and cabinetry and a sink. So that's really nice. I'm gonna do this really quick because it isn't finished, but I know that people are curious as to, you know, what it looks like to have an unfinished second floor here. And there you go. So, I mean, if you are to have this, at least you have the option to finish it later. It's gonna be an easy room to finish, realistically. But yeah, I like it. Okay, so now let's keep going with the fun part of this tour. Okay, so you can enter the kitchen through here, or you can keep on going through the foyer, which is what we're gonna do. And here we are. Look at this beautiful big living room. I love how they did the beams, the wood beams in the ceiling. This is another thing that's like adds so much character to the house, and it's something you could easily do after closing. And for my clients that I work with, I always, try to help them figure out in the design center what is a good deal as far as, getting done through the builder and what could easily get done afterwards. And then I have some contractors that, work here regularly and could price that for you. And most likely it is going to be less expensive to do it after closing with minimal hassle. So here you go, you've got a nice, this is a big, beautiful living room, and I am all about this stone fireplace. I think it's so cozy and so pretty. It's a nice showstopper. It goes well with the beams in the ceiling. It's a very European look, I think. Very nice. You've got 10-foot ceilings throughout. And then you've got this massive island. Looks like a 9-foot island here. You've got plenty of cabinetry. There is no lack of cabinetry here. You can see you have this area, which would be perfect for a, coffee station or whatever. You could do a little set up drinks, buffet, whatever there. They did a wall oven microwave combo, and then you've got a nice size walk-in pantry here. And they have the standard wire shelving in here. And then you follow straight down here. You've got this big, beautiful island. Here we are behind the island, and you can easily interact with all of your guests. You can watch TV while you're cooking, which I have to always be doing. And then you have this area here with your, refrigerator. This could also be a nice area for the coffee station. I think this is really, really nice. Nice and big, very spacious. And then you have your dining area, and they set this up with 8, and it easily accommodates 8. I love, that they have the raised windows there, so you can do the sideboard, and then you have just tons of windows and open space through here. And they have a really, really big covered lanai area. Now, they didn't screen this in, but you can see, look at this. It's so big and such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. I wish Februarys were always like this. Hopefully it'll stay, but it's gorgeous. There we go. All right, so now let's take a look at the primary bedroom. Nice, nice. So they did shiplap on the lower part of the bedroom walls. Of course, you've got your tray ceiling there. You have your recessed lighting, king bed, plenty of room for nightstands, large nightstands on either side of the bed, and sitting area next to the window. So pretty. Then we are gonna see, oh wow, look at this. This is a big shower. Oh my, yes, this is a big one. You've got your corner bench, plenty of space. You've got your light source coming through there. And then you have a double vanity, and this is a large one. They upgraded the mirrors, they did quartz countertops, and this particular model, they did not upgrade these sinks to square, so they did the standard round sinks. Plenty of drawer space through here. And you've got your water closet with a window, that's nice. And then a big closet. Look at this closet, wow, that is big. Oh yeah, you're not running out of space in here. So if you are into clothes, this is a good option. You have tons of space in your closet. Look at this beautiful bedroom. So what did you think about those floor plans? I thought they were great. And now we're getting into the larger floor plans here. So the first one that we looked at was the Hazel, and that one starts at 2,167 square feet. Now the Hazel has 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a den. In fact, we're in the Hazel right now. This is a very popular floor plan. And the Hazel starts at $433,990. The second one we looked at is called the Hickory. And the Hickory floor plan has 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. And the Hickory floor plan starts at 2,136 square feet and goes up to 3,131. Of course, you have the option of adding that second floor. Now, the Hickory base price is $464,990. And then finally, you have the Maple. And the Maple is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, and the Maple starts at 2,216 square feet and goes all the way up to 4,204. So it gets really large here. And the base price is $470,990. Now, one thing to consider when you're trying to figure out whether or not Cresswind is going to be within your budget is that these are just the base prices. They're your starting points. So once you determine your floor plan and your elevation, we're gonna go and we're gonna look at all the different elevations, and they vary in price as well. The more brick, the more stone that you have on the elevation, whether or not you have a porch, that increases the price that is going to be added on for the elevation that you choose. Then after that, we're going to look at the land lots, and the land lots range. They can start anywhere from about $45,000 and they go up to well over $100,000. And that really depends on a lot of factors. How big is the lot? Does it back up to woods? Is it in a cul-de-sac? All of those factors come into play, but I would say that you can get a really nice lot for $65,000. That's probably about average, $45,000 to $65,000. Then from there, you are going to add your structural options. And a structural option, an example of that would be like your fireplace, like this. This is structural. Whether or not you add on a sunroom, whether or not you add on a golf cart garage or a 3rd floor, those are all structural options that we have to account for in the framing and the planning process. Then after that is where all the magic happens in the design center. And we like to say to budget at least 15% of the base price in the design center. And a lot of people will say, oh, I don't think I'll use that much. But the truth is, in my opinion, you really don't want to skimp there. And that is because when you come and you see these gorgeous model houses, you fall in love and you want your house to look like that. But if you don't spend any money in the design center, it's not going to look anything like it. I mean, it's going to look completely different. So if you can at least put 15% of that base price towards the design center, you can really have yourself a beautiful custom home. So you take all of those costs, you add them together, and that is the true cost of living at Cresswind. Now I know I threw a lot of numbers at you and it can sound a little bit confusing, but don't worry, I have got you covered. If you're interested in this community or any 55 and older community, please give me a call, shoot me a text. I'm your girl. I would love to help you figure out what is the best community, what is the best floor plan, help you pick your land lot, help you pick your options, make sure you're getting the most for your money, make sure you're getting the best deal possible, and then also just, using my connections to help make this as seamless as possible for you. So for now, what I would really like to do is take you over to the amenities because they are over the top nice. I know you're gonna love it and I'm excited to show you. So let's go. So as we're walking to the next house, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the HOA or the Homeowners Association. So of course, there is a homeowners association, and the cost as of today is $299 per month. And let me tell you, that is a really, really good deal. And the reason is because it includes so much stuff. So for one, it includes all of the landscaping, and I don't just mean mowing the lawn. It includes your pine straw. It includes your weed treatments. Everything you need as far as landscaping is taken care of. You do not have to lift a finger. And after all, that's why, you want to live in a 55 and older community anyways, so that you don't have to do all that work anymore, right? The other thing it includes is your internet service. So there you go. That's $100 savings right there. And it includes your basic cable. On top of that, it manages and maintains all of your fabulous amenities, that beautiful clubhouse, the big old pools, everything you see here, everything that you have going on and at your disposal at all times are included. Now, when you join a club, if you go to the clubhouse and you end up joining a club, now it's not going to include all of your supplies because that would be crazy. I mean, some of these like pottery classes and art classes probably have hundreds of dollars of supplies, but the actual facility, that's covered in the HOA. But anyway, I want to tell you about that. And like I said, if you have any questions about what it covers or, the value you're getting, definitely give me a call and I will, talk you through all of it. But anyway, let's keep going. So now I want to give you a tour around their amazing amenities, starting with this clubhouse. It's massive. It's 14,000 square feet. And I mean, look at this foyer, 2 stories, absolutely gorgeous. And then as you notice here, they have tons of activities happening all the time and they post them here. You have comedians, you have celebrations, they have concerts, karaoke, trivia, anything you could think of is going on all the time here. There's always something to do. So through here, you have your billiard area. And then over here is like a game room. I see a lot of people playing games here, but also watching the game. So this is a great place to hang out. And then through here, they're actually setting up for their big Halloween party right now. So you'll see right here, they're doing some of the decorations, and I'll show you that as we leave. Let's go upstairs. Okay, so one of the best things about this clubhouse is their gym. I mean, this gym is so nice. It rivals any, Gold's Gym or anything outside of the neighborhood for sure. And I'm gonna take you inside real quick. So of course you have all of your free weights here. But what I really love about this gym is this e-gym here. So you've got this whole circuit that is brand new, so easy to use, and it really just kind of works the entire body. And then check out this view of the lake. It's gorgeous. Lots of natural light in this gym, so it's not like dark or unpleasant to be at. If you have to work out, this is a great place to do it. And then through there you have your ellipticals and your treadmills. Pretty nice, right? This is a great gym. And this is another thing that I absolutely love about this clubhouse. They have a craft room, and this is not just a room. It is a full-on craft room. It has its own kiln. They do a lot of pottery, all kinds of, painting classes. But I mean, this is a legit craft room, so let's check it out. You see some people working on their crafts right here, and you see things that people have done. Look how beautiful it is. Very nice. Now let's go downstairs and let's check out their event space. They're setting up for their big Halloween party, but we can still check it out. And then I want to show you their gorgeous back porch that overlooks the lake. It's so pretty. So now let's go back downstairs and I want to show you their event space. Like I mentioned before, they're setting up for their Halloween party. After that, I also want to show you their covered back porch, their veranda overlooking the lake. It's so beautiful. Let's go. So in this section of their event space, they usually use it for events where they do their cooking classes here. I always see people playing cards over here, so this is a really nice space. And right over through here, you know, obviously this all opens up for larger events. And you can kind of just take a peek of that real quick. Okay, now let's go check out their back porch. So this is their really nice back porch area. It's nice and deep, and it has great seating for just kind of hanging out here and relaxing, enjoying the beautiful views. I love this porch. This is very nice. So this is their event lawn right down here. So let's take a look at it. They actually have a lot of outdoor events here. They do concerts all the time. They set up lots of tables and chairs through here, and then the band plays there. What a beautiful setting. And then also, let's go check out the lake, because people here love enjoying the lake. There are really nice walking trails that go all along the perimeter of the lake. And then on top of that, there's kayaking and fishing that happens here. So it's a nice, you know, environment. It's so serene and peaceful out here. I think it's a big plus for Cresswind. If you like gardening, you are going to love this community garden. See how pretty it is? And there's tons of plots here available for you to rent. There are lots of gardening clubs here, so you are able to meet and link up with other people with similar interests. But yeah, I really, really love it. You've got a greenhouse there, and then the tool shed. One of the biggest draws to Cresswind is their pickleball complex. If you're into pickleball, you are definitely going to love to live here. So they have the largest pickleball complex in all of Georgia. There are 41 courts. They have competitions. They have a competition court right up there, so it has a viewing deck and everything like that. But really, I'm not kidding. I have sold houses in this neighborhood based entirely because of this pickleball complex. But yeah, check it out. They're having a tournament right now. It's a great way to exercise and then also just make a lot of friends within the community. What a gorgeous community, and what a beautiful day. I mean, my goodness, this is February. I can't believe it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And every time I come here, I don't want to leave. I just want to grab a book, sit under that porch, overlook this lake, and just chill out and relax. It's so tranquil here. I really do love it. Now, if you think that this community might be a good fit for you, please reach out to me, call me, text me. I'd love to help you choose the right floor plan, choose the right land lot, and help you through the entire construction process. Maybe this community isn't for you. Maybe you're looking for something a little smaller. And in that case, I can help you identify the right community that's going to fit your ideal retirement lifestyle. That's what I do. I'm your girl. So give me a call, shoot me a text. I'd love to help. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, y'all.